It's your boy A Bear.
It's the kid Sonny J.
And today we're going to be talking about Shinobi, whoever this nigga is.
I'm not sure what his name is. I'm not sahBabii or sahBabii or something like that. He do got a joint out right now called Pull Up With A Stick that's pretty dope, pretty hot. First, I do want to say press the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow us and push the bell too. So like anytime we drop something, it'll come to your phone or wherever your iPad or whatever you got your YouTube account set up to, it'll come straight to it. So push the subscribe, the bell, and of course press that like button. Smash that like button for us. But yeah, we getting ready to get off into a couple topics and talk about. First of all, what you been up to?
Shit, man.
I seen you in the gym struggling on the ball, trying to do a stand-up or something.
Man, I'm trying to get on my calisthenics stuff. You know, my boy Scott Madison be doing all type of crazy junk on the bar. I'm trying to get like that.
No doubt. Big shout out to Flyside. Flyside comes back June 26th. So if you guys are in the greater Flint area, come down and audition if you're an artist, rappers, singers, pop stars, whatever you got going on. Come down and audition. June 26th is the first day, so you guys can audition. We got some forms online that you guys can download actually on the Flyside Showcase page, and that's Facebook, and you guys can come down and audition. No doubt. But let's get into some of these topics that we're gonna talk. We got a couple shit to talk about. But sahBabii or sahBabii, I'm not quite sure if he's from Atlanta, Chicago. Offset seems to believe this nigga is from Chicago. That's what Offset from the Migos.
The south side of Chicago.
That's what he said. And there's this thing going around where these young rappers, it seems like it's a lot of the young rappers, wearing upside down crosses with the 666 on it or whatever. I don't know if it's to worship the devil. I'm not sure what it, because I feel like it's disrespect because you take the cross and put it upside down.
Yeah, most def.
Like, what'd you feel about that?
Like, I feel like
even if they not worshiping the devil, the fact that the cross is upside down and it got 3 6s on it, like, what'd you feel about that?
I actually feel like we can't have a say so, because simple fact
you
that
think it's some young nigga shit, just like some young generation shit.
I mean, but like if you think about it, this whole world is doing all type of crazy stuff nowadays.
This is very true.
And whatever the 6 protons, 6 neutrons mean life and all that stuff, it obviously means something to him. So I feel like we shouldn't have a big judgment. That's where all fights come from. Just up in politics and everything. Like, everybody got to put their opinion on something. And that's how all these arguments, debates, riots, everything in this world, that's how chaos starts. Because someone has their own opinion. And yeah. I feel like there's too many opinions in this world, to be honest with you. So, like, if he want to put a upside down cross on his neck, let him do that. Just know when you see me, my cross going to be right side up with no 6s. And that's just how I'm going to wear mine. You know, we might walk past each other. Got 2 different crosses. That's fine. I'm going to keep my opinion to myself. He keep his opinion to himself. And I feel like that's how the whole world should be.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, when you look at it, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? You see upside down cross, 3 6s. What's the first thing that comes to your mind?
The first thing that comes to my mind is the devil. I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, to go and slander this guy and say he's a devil worshiper isn't in my lane. That's not my lane at all.
But that's not what Offset said. Offset was saying, like, everybody who's doing that, stop worshiping the devil, get down with God. Now, I can understand if these guys are saying, hey, Offset,
which is labeling them a devil worshiper.
I mean, I guess. But he's saying get down with God. Ain't nothing wrong with saying get down with God either.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I mean, to directly insult him and his crew about what they do, that's out of his position. Like, ain't nobody gonna, like, just like how he said something about his ponytails, his pigtails. That, I mean, he was just coming back at him, so I mean, that's in his lane. But at the same time, it's just like, what if he would have just woke up one morning and be like, man, that nigga Offset need to get rid of his pigtails. That shit gay.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's out of his lane. So just like how him talking about his upside down cross, you know, just like I said, my cross gonna be right side up. That's all. Like,
But it just makes you seem like, where is this generation going? Like, wearing upside down, and you see a lot of people like that are following the XX Extensions wearing the upside down cross. Who else is wearing the cross?
One thing I do want to say is, I don't, cause like these people, they not like, well, they celebrities, but they not like a impact. But since they're like a small impact on the younger generation, I don't appreciate the fact that they're doing that and like the kids are watching.
Yeah.
Now, what if kids start growing up doing that? Then I feel like it's a problem then, because they have some type of influence, and now it's gonna be like, now we got a whole new generation growing up with upside down crosses.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like, I feel like they shouldn't do it because of that. Because I know if I was to bring a child into this world and he listening to Shinobi and Offset and all them, and all of a sudden he start wearing upside down crosses, I'm gonna be kind of mad. Then it becomes my lane to step in.
Oh, whenever it's your child, of course it becomes your lane to step in. But it just seems like this generation is like always like if we go post this, like let's go some years back. It was the whole Illuminati thing, and that was like in order to be successful, you have to fucking accept this Illuminati shit and sacrifice one of your friends to death, and it was all type of crazy shit. Like when people was dying, people were saying, "Oh well, the reason why they're successful is because they sacrificed one of their friends, and that's why their friends died." Like I know the last one I can remember was Ben Simmons, draft prospect Ben Simmons. His cousin died in an accident right after the draft, and he went first round in the draft to the 76ers, and people were saying, well, yeah, in order for him to be successful and to go first round of the draft and all those good things happened to him, he fucking sacrificed his cousin to death, and that's why he's so successful now. He's a member of the Illuminati. And my thing is this: the Illuminati can't shoot no 3-pointers for your ass. They can't shoot no 3-pointers for your ass. They can't do no passes. They can't do no dunks. They can't do none of that. Like, so where did that come from? Where did the talent come from?
I don't know. Some people is just naturally born with talent. Like, you can't just blame it on the Illuminati. Like, you act like it's a fucking annual pass or something. Like, it's like there's no annual fee to be an Illuminati.
Yeah.
So, you feel me? Like, I know people who smoke and do all this junk all day, but when they was playing football, you would think that they was working at that junk all day and night. I promise you. I worked hard and I'm still slow. My little legs don't move. But they smoke and they can run a 2 flat in a 40-yard.
Maybe you should join the Illuminati. I don't know. Maybe you should join it. Maybe you should join it, man. But I guess that's what they were saying back then. But like speeding you back up, getting back on topic on this subject, these kids are wearing the upside down crosses. I know sahBabii is saying that he doesn't worship the devil, but he also said that he don't necessarily believe in a lot of basically Christianity and stuff that wasn't proven and things that are said in the Bible or whatever. He basically doesn't believe that. So my thing is this: I don't understand. You saying you doing it for like the protons, whatever that shit, but you also saying that you don't necessarily approve of things that haven't been proven. My thing is, if you wearing the upside down cross and they got nothing to do with the devil, why even bring up about the whole Christianity not believing it and stuff like that? I don't understand what that is about. But originally Offset had said some things about them, and I want to see if I can get this to play. Let's see if we can get this to play. Offset speaking on the upside down crosses.
All y'all nigga went upside down cross. Even my little partners, man. Stop that shit, boy. You look lame. All that worship the devil shit. You with God, man. Ain't gonna get you.
So that's basically
y'all nigga went upside down cross.
Offset spoke out against the upside down crosses and shit like that. And the beef started to get a little crazy. sahBabii came out and spoke about him about the crosses as well. This is what sahBabii had to say.
Pigtails, bitch style. Nigga, this shit all on the internet, nigga. I'll be glad to beat your ass, though. Fuck you talking about you wearing pigtails like a bitch. All this gay ass down your head. You was the first bitch ass nigga to take this shit to the internet. You was a hoe ass nigga. Stop speaking on street shit, you industry pigtail wearing bitch. You was a faggot. Nigga wearing pigtails, bitch style. Nigga, this shit all on the internet, nigga. I'll be.
So that was sahBabii speaking out on that, coming for, like, I guess in his own defense. And it's crazy that this guy is calling somebody a fag and he has a choker on. I just noticed that he got a choker on. Like, what? That's another thing I want to speak on. These new rappers, these young guys, man. Like, I don't understand what's with the choker.
A lot of contradictions.
Yeah, like, you're calling somebody a faggot, but you got a choker on.
And it's kind of a devil choker.
Why you say it's a devil choker? Because of cross?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't understand how he's called. How can you call somebody a faggot?
Guess that kind of make him he's like the devil's bitch.
Oh man, I'm a tag him in this too. Shout out to sahBabii.
But
he
nah,
probably respond.
Man, sahBabii, man, he said he don't believe in Christianity. Well, some of the stuff in Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the religions and stuff are like based off how Christianity started.
Yeah.
So he's kind of also saying that he don't believe in those religions either. So is it possible that he might be an atheist?
See, that could be it too. Like, I know that, like, my whole thing is, back in the day, it was like kind of like cool to be an atheist with the whole Frank Ocean and the Odd Future, that whole movement. Like, they were all atheists and shit, and like they were believing in that atheist. It was almost like it was a trend. Like, it almost like they were fake atheists. They were just saying they were atheists only to get like some notoriety and shit like that. And I don't think that's cool. Like, just to be faking it just to get notoriety, because you'll be misleading children that's listening to your music and shit like that, and then they'll want to be like, well, we denounce God now, we against him now, we don't believe now, and you may not even really be that way. You're just doing that to get notoriety. Because it's cool to say, I don't believe in God, or I think the devil is. It's just, that sounds cool to say, and it make you look like a badass. You know what I mean? That's my whole take on that. I think that's why a lot of people doing it, just because it's cool. Just same thing with this cross shit. Like, sahBabii was the first one to do it. Like, he had the upside down cross, and now you see a lot of people, Lil Uzi Vert, XXXTentacion, they're doing it now, almost like following the wave. You know what I mean? I don't feel like. It's not cool just to do it just because somebody else is doing it.
But I mean, everyone these days is trying to be a trendsetter.
Yeah.
He just so happened to be that trendsetter that did the upside down cross. A lot of people, and that actually, now that I think about it, a lot of people probably always wanted to do it. Because
maybe
no one ever does anything that they don't want to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
So if someone famous started a upside down cross trend, everyone thought it was cool, or maybe they just now seeing it and think it's cool. So it's like, okay, he did it, now I can do it. You feel me? Like, the first thing they gonna say if somebody says something to him, man, sahBabii did it. I'm gonna fuck up his name all night.
How does this nigga pronounce his name? sahBabii. And how fucking old am I? They're calling Offset old, and these are 19, 20-year-old guys calling Offset old. Offset of the Migos, they're calling him old. They telling him to shut his old ass up. He's only 25. He's only 25 years old.
I'm kind of getting offended. I'm 22, so
he's only 25, and they're calling him an old ass nigga. These are like 17, 18-year-old, 19-year-old guys. Some of them 20, and they're calling him. They're telling him to shut your old ass up, and I'm like, he's only 25.
So would you say that these kids don't have any respect for their elders or religion?
Offset is not an elder. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, but if he's older than them, he's been in the rap game longer than them, he's an elder.
I mean, I guess. I mean, do they even really need respect? I ain't saying that. I mean, they upset by what he's saying, but my only thing is, why are y'all looking at him like an old ass nigga? I can see if it was like motherfucking Nas or somebody coming at y'all. This is fucking Offset of the Migos. Like, come on now. This nigga's currently hot. Like, right now, currently hot. I can see if it's like an old ass nigga that was hot back in the day or something. You like, shut your old ass up. This is Offset of the fucking Migos.
Probably won't even be hot in the next 6 months.
No, I wouldn't say that. I said that about the Migos when they first dropped and they still hot.
But you never know.
I don't know, man. I don't think none of these niggas is gonna take this spot. I don't think none of these niggas. But big shout out to Migos, shout out to sahBabii, shout out to everybody involved. I just think that don't follow the trend just because you see it, and don't be a devil worshiper or or denounce God just because it sound cool or make you look like a tough guy because you don't believe in God, or somebody that's supposed to be scary and tough. You take on that persona.
But you trying to, like, that statement you just made is a statement perceived that these guys are devil worshippers.
They're saying they're not. That's what they say. They're saying they're not.
I mean, if they state that they're not, then I mean, I have no choice but to believe that they're not. To be honest with you,
why bring up that you don't believe certain things that happen in the Bible? Why bring that up then?
You don't have to believe everything. Okay,
but my thing is, you not saying that you worshiping the devil. Why even bring that up at all? You could just be like, oh no, this is for the protons and the electrons. It ain't got nothing to do with that, and keep it moving. Why speak on certain things that go on that were written in the Bible? So why speak on say that you don't believe in some of the stories that are written? Because
honestly, some of the stuff is
some of the stuff is a little outrageous.
Yeah, and you agree, and you're a Christian.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, like, he's a non-Christian, so he has even more beliefs to not agree and make a statement about it. But at the same time, that doesn't make him a devil worshiper. His cross being upside down doesn't make him a devil worshiper. Like, it's just making statements like that towards someone without hard evidence. Yeah. And whoever said that the cross being upside down meant the devil?
He got 3 6s. I know six electrons and 6 and all that shit.
Right. I'm saying, but like, he okay, if you get a tattoo of something, people get tattoos of their names all the time. People get tattoos of all type of junk all the time. And you look at it and you judge it.
What up?
His cross is upside down. Just because you watch Paranormal Activity, when the devil or the ghost or whatever come in, the cross go upside down, doesn't mean that means devil. They just so happen to do that because the original symbol of God is the cross right side up. So since Hades is down beneath the earth, they put the cross upside down. But that doesn't technically mean that. Who actually said that means that? Like, we've never seen the devil hung up on a cross upside down.
Right.
So, like, I feel like
that is very true. I didn't even thought about that.
So I feel like him putting his cross upside down, he just probably liked the way it looked. His 6s mean life. Like, I mean, it can mean anything. Like before something rises, it has to be down first before it can rise. It has to come from somewhere. So if his 6s mean life and the cross is down, one day his cross might go right side up and life might be born. But until he's born, sahBabii will be a right down cross nigga.
I guess, man. I just hope that, like you said, I hope this doesn't end anything violent, because I feel like a lot of these guys are all in Atlanta right now. I know sahBabii. I think he's located there. I don't know if he's from Chicago or if he's from Atlanta, where he's living at right now. But I know he's, doing things down in Atlanta right now. Offset and those guys are from Atlanta or Gwinnett or whatever. They all in the same area. I hope it doesn't turn into anything violent over something stupid as this. Cause I think this is pretty stupid. If it does get violent over something stupid as an upside down cross, I think that's kind of stupid.
It actually wouldn't. I mean,
surprise you.
It wouldn't necessarily. I wasn't about to say that, but I'm saying, like, it just all comes back to somebody sharing an opinion on something that's not their lane. Like, that wasn't hurting anyone. Like, his cross being upside down wasn't hurting anyone. It didn't change no words in the Bible. It didn't do anything. Some other person just had to comment on his style, just like the robber.